Welcome to Vegan Tune-Up Cafe. I am Chef Sandi. I hope that the recipes I share on my channel will help you on your journey to your healthy lifestyle. I am Chef Sandi, and my guest today is Saniya Khoja. Saniya is a health coach and a nutritionist. Saniya helps midlife women to improve their health and transform their relationships with food without any strict rules or rigid diets. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of cruciferous vegetables. Thank you, Saniya, for coming to talk to us today.
Thank you for having me, Chef Sandi. I'm so excited for our conversation today.
We're very excited about it as well because a lot of times most people don't know what cruciferous vegetables are, and we'll be talking about that today. Saniya, can you tell us what are cruciferous vegetables?
Cruciferous vegetables belong to the Brassicaceae family. Think broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, arugula, Brussels sprouts, and there are many more, but these are the most popular ones.
So these that we have here, like you said earlier on, belong to the cruciferous family.
Right, yeah, the Brassicaceae family, and these vegetables are known as cruciferous vegetables.
Okay, and what are the benefits of these cruciferous vegetables?
Cruciferous vegetables contain a lot of antioxidant compounds known as glucosinolates. Since I am talking to a chef, I will have to use a cooking analogy. So think of these glucosinolates as raw ingredients in a vegetable, and so they are not edible, just let's assume. And so they have to be converted into a more edible form or more active form, like called sulforaphane. Think of sulforaphane as the star of the dish, the star ingredient of the dish, okay, so that makes it easier for us to remember. Now this is a very potent compound, and it's the most widely researched compound present mostly in broccoli. Now this sulforaphane helps prevent cancer. It's like this compound that keeps the cells in check. Like it's like asking the unhealthy cells not to grow too much.
Okay.
And cruciferous vegetables also help in detoxification. Our liver is the detoxifying organ, and this sulforaphane helps activate phase 2 liver enzymes, and that helps the liver cleanse and detox.
Wow.
And of course, cruciferous vegetables are rich in folate, vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber, which are very beneficial for overall health, gut health, immune health, and heart health.
Wow. My goodness. A host of benefits on these cruciferous vegetables.
Yeah.
Now, should we be eating them raw or should we cook them?
This is a very good question, and I'm glad we are talking about it. This depends on the vegetable and what are we trying to optimize. Now, vegetables like these, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage are best when they are lightly cooked or steamed or sauteed. This helps break down the tough cell walls, which make it easier to digest. And they also make some of the compounds more bioavailable to the body. And when and vegetables like arugula, kale, these are fine when eaten raw, especially when they are massaged and dressed really well. Massaging also helps break down some of the cell walls, and then they are good to eat. Now, it's important to note that while these vegetables like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli should be cooked lightly, they should not be overcooked. Now, there is a research that mentions that 4 minutes is the ideal steaming time for broccoli. And that is when the sulforaphane is retained. Now, it may not be like it's not necessary to keep it to 4 minutes. It could be, say, 5 or 6 minutes, depending on the preference. The point is that that's when sulforaphane is retained.
Wow. So how do we optimize the absorption?
Now, that's another good question. So Cruciferous vegetables contain glucosinolates, this antioxidant compounds, right, which is converted to sulforaphane. Now, this process needs an enzyme, myrosinase. But when we chop these vegetables, that's when myrosinase becomes active. So think of myrosinase as someone who's hibernating, right? And so it only wakes up when we chop these vegetables and let them sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. That's when myrosinase wakes up and becomes active. And then the active myrosinase then helps convert glucosinolates into this star ingredient, sulforaphane.
Wow.
So I think a little bit of planning helps, like chopping and allowing them to sit for 10 to 15 minutes is a good starting point to optimize absorption. And then cooking these vegetables lightly and not too much. That's another step that helps preserve most of the sulforaphane. And the last thing that helps optimize absorption is adding mustard before serving.
Wow.
Because mustard naturally contains myrosinase enzyme.
Oh my goodness, these are some powerhouse veggies with
Absolutely.
so many health benefits. But what is the controversy about these cruciferous vegetables?
Most of the controversy relates to low thyroid function. Some individuals with low thyroid function find that these vegetables interfere with the iodine absorption.
Oh.
And so most individuals with balanced diets do well on these vegetables and tolerate them well. But those with low thyroid function need to make sure that they consume these in moderation and include a variety of different vegetables and fruits.
Wow. Amazing information, Saniya. My goodness. I wanted to ask this question. What are your thoughts on fermented veggies?
Yeah, fermented cruciferous vegetables are like a win-win. They contain all the benefits of raw vegetables plus the probiotic. So they are very good for the gut, and they also are very rich in flavor, especially this umami flavor, right? So
I love fermented vegetables. I have to tell you that from now. I really do. So to hear the benefits that you're talking about, I'm just going to continue eating them. That sounds good, right?
yes, absolutely.
Yes. Cauliflower is a very popular veggie. Everywhere you go, you can get something with cauliflower. And do you normally make any dishes with cauliflower?
Yeah, so I make cauliflower the traditional Indian way by adding mustard seeds and oil and sauteing it lightly for about a few minutes. And that's how I enjoy cauliflower. But as you said, it is a very popular vegetable, and here's where Chef Sandi, I'm going to turn it to you and ask you about some of the other creative, delicious ways to enjoy cauliflower. So can you tell us how can we enjoy cauliflower?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, right? That's okay. I love cauliflower, and I do it many ways. I do cauliflower rice sometimes. I saute with spices and do the cauliflower rice. And I also, my favorite is cauliflower mash.
Wow.
So I do cauliflower mash a lot of times. And I also add a little of my traditional sauce to the cauliflower. You know, I'm originally from the island, Jamaica, so I have to add my jerk sauce. So sometimes I do jerk cauliflower. Yes, so, and it's delicious, and it kind of keep me with my roots, so to speak, because as a vegan, you know, I try to incorporate some of my traditional style of cooking with my vegan lifestyle. So with the cauliflower, I definitely use the germ. I want to thank Saniya for coming on and sharing her knowledge with us today. Thank you, Saniya, for coming and sharing your knowledge.
It was such a pleasure, Chef Sandi. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And also ring that bell for further notification. For more information on my sensational vegan recipes cookbook, visit my website at vegantuneupcafe.com.